Alright. How is everyone? I didn't actually get to watch this cutscene. Oh no, my headset just disconnected, and then the game started playing through my speakers. Okay, never mind, the game's back playing through my headset. Huzzah! There's an acorn. Blind Squirrel Games. What? Who the fuck is Blind Squirrel? Did they make Bioshock 2? Hang on, Blind Squirrel Games. It's a studio location in Texas, California, Colombia, and New Zealand. See the project, the Bioshock collection. What games did Blind Squirrel make? A couple things that literally nobody has ever heard of, and then they made remasters and ports of things for Gearbox and 2K. Well, the more you know. Sunset Overdrive, oh my god. Hi Izzy, how are you? This is, gonna be a fun time, I tell ya. Wouldn't you like to know? Watched me 4 days ago, followed me 137 days ago. Well, the more you know. So, how's everyone doing? I know I'm late, as per always. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be a stream of mine if I was on time, frankly. But seemingly as it... Well, I mean, I'm being too generous to myself, I think, if I, preface it like that. But, I'd like to say there's a good reason. The reason being friendship, you know? I invited some of my coworkers slash friends to go hang out and go to Applebee's, and have a good time. Took a bit of convincing. One of my friends slash coworkers decided to cave, and he decided that we'll go to Applebee's. And usually all it takes is one. And then once you get the one to agree, the everybody else agrees. So that got to happen. That was pretty fun. I haven't been home for... What would the math be? What would be 12 plus 3 more? 15 hours. I woke up this morning at 9 a.m. Well, actually at 8:20. And I went to work at 9 a.m. And then I did not get back home until about 10 minutes ago. So, I've been out of my home for 15 hours. Which, is such a yike. Such yikes, I tell you. I'm happy to be home. I'm happy to be back. It's a shame that I get to stream so late. I feel like everybody who's like a regular, A, is well aware that I fuck up and all the streams are always late, but I feel like it really hurts the consistency of people being able to show up to the streams when they don't actually know if a stream is going to happen. Ironically, Brittany just asked where I was 10 minutes ago, which I didn't even get to see till just now. So there's that. That's pretty fun. Anyway, if you were here a couple nights ago, which I don't think anybody was as of right now, but if you were here a couple nights ago, I was talking about one of my coworkers, actually 3 of my coworkers I was talking about, and I was mentioning how 2 of them I think are dating. I still think that they are. Hi, Future Trunks, how are you? I still think they are, if not even more so now. Though, strangely enough, they don't admit to the dating. I know that that sounds like I'm schizophrenic. Like I'm like, oh, they're dating, but they just don't want to admit to it. But you know, they act very datey. As interesting as that sounds, to say. I don't know why you would be dating somebody and not admitting to it. And she even made some sort of comment about how she was like, oh, my boy, and our other coworker was like, oh, your boy. What do you mean by that? And she goes, ew, no. Why ew? I definitely think that they're a thing. But why would you say ew? Why would you try and hide it so much? It doesn't seem natural to me. It doesn't seem like it makes sense. I try and play it in my head, and I think about it, and I'm like, what is the possibility? But no. It just doesn't click. That being said, it was a fun time. We had food. You got a nice voice. Thank you, Glitch. It's the voice of a very tired man who probably has no business actually being live right now and should probably be in bed and should have canceled his stream. But he chose to be live anyway and talk about how his coworkers, who allegedly aren't dating, are almost definitely dating. I like gossip. And also, I'm taking a big gamble on the fact that they are not here right now, because one of them knows the account. But, especially because one of them is cute and the other one's a dude, so obviously I don't think he's cute. Not LGBT. So, um, I get the joy of playing detective and trying to figure out if they're actually a thing or not. Because if they are a thing, I don't want to intrude. And if they're not a thing, I still definitely, probably, almost guaranteed don't have a chance. But would like to try, you know? But, is what it is. It was a fun day. I worked, I didn't, kill myself, and then I got to bullshit with friends for, what was it, a grand total of 5 hours? Yeah, 5 hours. I got to, I tell you, I'm not a social butterfly, so being able to just bullshit with people for 5 hours, it takes a lot out of you. But what about you guys? Has anyone had an interesting day? Did you guys do anything fun? Is there anything new and exciting in your lives? What game's this, bro? 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to talk to you. Speaking of, the live has been going on for 7 minutes. I'm also not answering what fucking game this is, Unk. You can't be serious. I know that you're trolling, and it's effective, because it still gets me. But I rebuilt the front end of my motorized cycle. Huh. Why did you need to rebuild the front end of your motorized cycle? And if we're talking motorized cycle, is it like a bicycle with a motor on it? That's how I imagine a motorized cycle would be. My day is just starting. It's only 5:50. Fuck. Love your voice. 7 minutes. I had bad breaks. Oh, okay. Alright. Makes sense. Maybe, one day I'll just do a live where I just yap for a while, but I'll need conversations to talk about. Actually, there is one thing I can talk about that I thought about, and I'm gonna forget about it if I don't mention it now. Today, while I was out delivering in my Amazon truck, as you all well know, should you have been in past lives, because I never shut up about my job and how much it's a pain in the ass. I was out delivering, and I was thinking about how Bioshock 2 is characterizing Andrew Ryan, and why I feel it's so strange, right? And why I feel like even though he is a hypocrite, and he's a very complex character, why he feels a little off in Bioshock 2. You should 100% read a book of some sort. Maybe, maybe. I have said in the past that I used to like Cryotic on YouTube, and he would make videos where sometimes he would just read Reddit posts and like books and whatnot, and he'd get really sultry and he'd talk and just read the thing, and I would be enraptured by it. Maybe I could do that someday. But anyway, I was thinking about Andrew Ryan and why his character in Bioshock 2 seems off, and I think I had a thought. If I'm going to bring back Resident Evil Outbreak for a moment, because I just had a thought. But I think the thing about Andrew Ryan is that although he is a hypocrite, and although he hates capitalism, and although he hates communism and religion and all that good stuff, and then he essentially turned right around and made Rapture into essentially capitalism, but with no laws, like just anarchist capitalism. I think the reason that I'm bugged by his portrayal in Bioshock 2 so far is because they're kind of taking the fact he's a hypocrite and running with it in such a way that, he's almost like a dictator. And while, yes, in Bioshock 1, he put himself at the top of the food chain and, locked himself behind walls and security measures and everything to protect himself, and he still controlled the city. But I think the big thing about him that really shows off his character is, ironically, that he plays golf. And the reason I'm saying that is, so while I was thinking about it, I'm like, why did he play golf? Well, I think that him playing golf is really good symbolism for that he believed in the ideal of Rapture so strongly. Because he lives in an underground city where there's no golf anywhere. Like, there's not a golf course to be seen. And he's just playing, like, in-home little shitty putt golf. And I think that that is something that says a lot about his character, because he could obviously live on the surface, and he could, theoretically, I guess he could have built, like, a golf course, but he didn't. And that he's living in Rapture because he believes that this is the best way of living. Even if it suffocates his other interests. And that, I think that that is my personal takeaway on his character, which is also why I think that him in Bioshock 2 deciding that Sophia Lamb is, like, a tyrant and needs to be disposed of really doesn't work for his character. Simply because I don't think he would ever do that. Also, would you kindly... Enraptured. Never played Infinite. Was Andrew ever mentioned? Wild, it went from ocean to sky. I have played Infinite. The last time I played Infinite was like 13 years ago. I don't believe Andrew Ryan is ever mentioned. Except for in the Burial at Sea DLC. Which I've never played. So, in the Burial at Sea DLC, I know that you return to Rapture. So, I know obviously he's definitely going to be mentioned there. But other than that, I don't think he's at all brought up in the base game. Also, Brown Bear watched Obsession. What did you think, Brown Bear? Did you like it? My personal take on Obsession is that I really did like it, but I think it's a really flawed movie. It's really good horror, and it honestly did scare me quite a bit. But, in the base game, it's not, yeah. But as far as, like, the writing in Obsession, I think Obsession is pretty poorly written. But, in a way, I think that's a little endearing. Because writing is hard. And considering it's a little indie project made by a YouTuber, I don't expect the writing to be all that good. That being said, which part's poorly written? The whole movie, essentially. I think that the characters are written really well, but I think that the big thing that's really written like shit is The Wish. I think The Wish is written so badly, and it really hurts the rest of the movie. And apparently me shit-talking Obsession just got the viewer count to peak at 11. And yet none of them are yelling at me yet, so there's that. I lost my keys and almost got locked out of my apartment. Lazy Otaku, don't do that. How so? It's a very long and complicated thing, but the moral of it is that Bear didn't get his wish. The willow is magical, and it can do essentially everything. Like, if all wishes are evil, but the wishes aren't evil. Like, here's the thing. If the wishes in Obsession were all evil and fucked up, then that makes sense, but they're not. Because I think the worst thing that Obsession actually does is have Ian make his wish on screen, and you get to see everything. Because the way that you see his $1 billion show up, I think it really fucks up the whole like, if that scene was cut, you could at least, like, interpret and, like, fill in the blanks of how the willow works, but seeing the other wish happen and not seeing, like, his life get ruined or whatever, I think it immediately fucks it up, because that means that the wish could have just made Nikki love Bear without having her become essentially a demonic possessed creature. Which that's essentially what it is at the end of the day, is Obsession is just a possession movie. Which I don't fuck with. I think that's really lame. So I bought Black Ops 1 on PS5. Oh, you fucking fool, John. But he did get his wish. She didn't want to be with him, so she was a completely different entity in order to be... Yeah, but that didn't need to happen. The wish could have just made her love him. It was the wish's choice to make her a possessed demon. That's the problem with that movie. Is that the wish did not need to get granted like that. Bear was annoying, though. You can't make somebody... you definitely can't. If you can make $1 billion fall out of the sky, like out of thin air, you can make somebody love somebody else. That's the problem. You could definitely make that argument of like, oh, people can't like be made whatever, like that is physical. What? Okay, Brown Bear. The way I see it is money is physical, yes. So are emotions. Emotions are just chemical reactions in the brain. If the Willow can spawn $1 billion out of thin air, just like boom, like we're just gonna have it rain from the thin air, then the wish could have just influenced the chemical particles in her brain. And then bada bing, bada boom, done. Like that's like, oh, it's a physical thing. Am I gonna watch the next movie next year that's gonna be connected to Obsession's world? I mean, I probably will. I don't think it'll be good. I think it'll probably be like the same quality of Obsession. Maybe it'll be the same quality of Obsession. If it's the same quality of Obsession, I'll be happy. We'll put it that way. My belly's so big, I'm gassy all the time. I wish my belly would inflate so I could be gassier. Okay, Aiden. But I don't think taking soupy happy chemicals would make me love somebody. Somebody on Twitter, put up a really good argument, I think. And they said that, like, the wish doesn't need to take immediate effect. Like, the wish could have done, like, you know, a domino effect, or, like, a Rube Goldberg machine of, like, maybe, like, you know, she loses her her keys, or like she loses something, and then like, you know, kind of like how the movie did, like the crystal, whatever. Like she loses something, and then Bear gets it for her, and she appreciates the gift, and and then like, you know, they have a like meet cute. Like it could have set up a chain of events that led to her falling in love with him. It could have done that, but it didn't. It instead was just like, we're gonna do this. It also could have affected the chemicals in her brain, but it didn't do that, and instead shoved another soul into her. Look, it's the lame streamer. So true, so true. Also, Brittany, thank you for the heart me and the Go Popular. But anyway, I've yapped long enough. I've yapped for 18 minutes now. I'm gonna hit continue now. But it also could be that he said more than anything else in the world. Wrong. He said more than anyone else in the world, which is another issue I actually take with the film. Because if the wish said, I wish she loved me more than anything else in the world, I would be 100% okay with how that movie happened. Literally, I would totally be like, alright, maybe it has maybe I would find some different issues, but as the movie is, I would be like 99% okay with it at least. But because he says, I wish she loves me more than anyone else, I think that movie has a lot of writing problems. And all it is changing the one into a thing. Yeah, he's lame. That's why he always gets removed out of the club. By the way, I upped my microphone volume on Twitch. How does it sound? Am I deafening? I hope to God I'm not. Oh wait, yeah, I was in the middle of a little big sister boss fight when I quit. Oh wait, no, the game crashed. My mistake. Alright.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along.
Yep.
Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
But if you said, I wish you loved me, I think your point is true. Oh, hello. And murder, 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 murder. I don't remember fighting all these dudes the first time. Anyway, but, yeah. As I said, it's the one verse thing. Had it's just said, like, oh, I wish she loved me more than anything in the world, I would be okay with the film. I would still take issue with it, but honestly, even more than anything in the movie, my biggest problem with Obsession is more so the fan base. Everybody calling Bear a rapist or a monster or whatever, I think, is just really fucking annoying and wrong.
Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
Curtain, we are going. And I'm poor. The wish violates her autonomy. You can't make somebody love you without changing who they are. The extreme, made it not care about anybody else when it happened to them. Yeah, I disagree with that. I think that the magical fucking wish can absolutely make people love you. If it can make $1 billion rain from the heavens out of thin air, I absolutely believe that the wish 100,000% could have made her love him. Naturally. And or without fucking turning her into a demon. I think that that's completely unreasonable to believe that it couldn't have done that naturally. Also, the wish itself wasn't evil. And also, the wish itself did not violate anatomy. Or autonomy. He only wished that she loved him. He did not make the specific wish of, like, I wish that Nikki Freeman had no control over her human body and could only serve to love me and only me for as long as she lives. Because I hope that she's possessed and cannot control, like, no, none of that was in the wish. He was just like, I wish she loves me. And then he was treated to the worst, most bullshit wish he ever received. Well, he did hang up on her when he was screaming. Well, what did you expect him to do? More than anyone else in the fucking world. It wasn't that, just to love him, though. More than anyone is what makes it extreme. Yeah, but the wish... Also, the wish can, like, do that. Also, that implies that the wish takes everything very, very literally. Like, the wish is going to hear your exact wording, and it's going to take it in the most extreme, exact way possible. The other thing I have issue with that, which is what other people have also noticed, Ian wished for $1 billion. The wish is obviously intelligent enough to understand that, like, obviously he doesn't want to get crushed to death by $1 billion. And it didn't, like, deposit $1 billion into his credit account. It dropped $1 billion from the heavens directly in front of him. And slowly, as to not kill him or suffocate him in the room he was in. So the wish can grant your wish without giving you horrible fucking consequences. It doesn't, like... If the wish was just evil, and it took exactly what you said at literal face value, Ian should have been crushed by $1 billion instantly. Or he could have been crushed by, like, 1 trillion pennies in that very moment. But no, the wish understands, it was gentle, it was nice. And then for Bear, it just said, go fuck yourself. Oh my. Ow, get off me. Ow. I healed when I didn't need to. Nice! Defended yourself against Big Sister without dying.
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back.
Oh, I wish you didn't get cut off when I opened this.
Back and melt the ice, and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit carny ride.
I think you got the idea from the X-File episode where, with a genie, where if you made a wish, same happen. He got the idea from the monkey's paw, which is exactly, it makes fucking sense, because what he did is he made a movie about the monkey's paw. Which, he doesn't want to admit to it, and people who like the movie don't want to admit to it, but he made a monkey's paw movie. Except, he didn't commit to the monkey's paw idea, because Ian didn't get a monkey's paw wish. He just got his wish straight up granted. With no cons, nothing. Holy shit, peak game. Hi! The wish isn't evil. That's why I said... Hang on. Well, he did hang up on her it wasn't just a... Well, duh, that's why so many people came back to the shop to complain, I'm sure. People came back to the shop to complain. You can fill in the blank on that because it's extraordinarily vague. But it's pretty much implied that that happens because the wish is fucking evil and it ruins everybody's day. Or maybe not the wish is per se evil, but that it takes the most literal extreme case of your wish possible. Because, like I said, it's a monkey's paw movie. He doesn't want to admit it's a monkey's paw movie, and the most insufferable people you know will tell you it's not a monkey's paw movie, but it was a fucking monkey's paw movie. Man, the wish really did screw Bear over in a sense. It did. But also, Bear did not make the best choices as things get worse. Genuinely, what do you want Bear to do? Here's the thing about Obsession, right? I want you to understand something. He makes a wish that, like, also, hi, Millie, by the way. Thank you for the heart me and the Go Popular, by the way. Here's the thing about Obsession, and I want you to ponder this. He makes a wish that anyone has ever, like, almost everybody alive has made a wish very similar to that, where you just, like, think of when you were 8 or 12, whatever, you have a crush in middle school. You're like, hey, I really wish that this person loved me, right? Or had a crush on me. Fucking everybody has made a wish like that. So he makes a wish that, like, anyone and their mother has made at some point in their lives, not expecting it to work. And then it does. And then the girl, like, there's perfectly reasonable explanations as to why she might have been acting weird. Because she tells him, I've been on drugs, whatever, I'm having a rough time. Perfectly reasonable explanations. He has every reason to believe her, or believe that she is telling the truth. Okay? Then, when he confronts her in the fucking diner, that's the first time she acts really, really, really weird. And he kind of confirms that the wish had an influence on her, but, like, it's still pretty reasonable to think that the wish didn't really, like, it wasn't real. Like, even if you made a wish and you said, I wish that this person loved me more than anything, and then you listen, or like you ask that person, do you love me more than anything? And they said, yeah. Again, that's a turn of phrase that people say all the time. The whole, like, oh, I love you more than anything. I have said that to people. Me. I know that it's...
saw the individual as a hero, a noble survivor. And Rapture was his paradise, a shrine to the supremacy of the self. The result? Slavery,
what?
Genocide, chaos. Now that the tyrant is dead, we are a true collective, a single family.
How did you guys make this tilted, by the way? What? How did you fuck this up so aggressively? Anyway, hi Grease. Hi Noobs in chat. No. We were having... That is probably one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie, anyway. But that being said, like, everything has a reasonable explanation. Right up until she essentially clubs herself at, like... Actually, well, I say right up until she clubs herself. Right up until he calls, the number. And also when she starts going crazy at night. But I want you to remember the timeline, right, for this movie. He makes the wish. They have a normal week. A full, like, week of a relationship. Totally normal. And then he questions her at the diner, and she goes fucking nuts. And then that night, so, like, from the moment she goes crazy, that night she watches him sleep, and I'm talking on my hands, that's why I'm not moving. She watches him sleep. Alright, then she wakes up the next morning, and he says, hey, can you not do that anymore? And she goes, yeah, sure, and she tapes the door. Then he goes to work, and he eats his cat, comes home, they have the crazy fucking night where, like, everything, like, hits the fan, whatever. He goes to the boys' party and everything. Again, that night, the night after the dinner, alright, and he also calls the number. Literally, it is the first sign of things going crazy, right? Again, everything was fine for a week, and then the first day she watches him sleep and tapes up the door, and he calls the support number and says, hey, things are a little weird. What's going on? And then they tell him, yeah, you're gonna have to kill yourself. Mind you, again, really can't stress it enough. It is the first day that things go a little weird that he calls the support number and says, hey, is there anything you guys can do? And he goes, yeah, you have to kill yourself, buddy, if you want to fix this. But, you know, on the other hand, let me show you that she's actually being tortured and, like, in purgatory, in hell, okay? And then he freaks out because what are you supposed to do with that information, genuinely? Like, think about it. What are you gonna do when somebody tells you that? He goes in to talk to her. She goes crazy, again, same night, and bashes her skull in. They go to the hospital, same night, and then she goes crazy. Like, they go back to the house, okay? And then she goes crazy, demands he sleeps with her, and he goes out, same night, to talk to Sarah, and she kills him. It literally is, from the moment she goes crazy at the diner, you have a 28-hour window, roughly, where she goes crazy and then murders somebody, okay? And then from the moment when he makes the call and asks, like, hey, can, like, anything happen? And they tell him, oh yeah, the only way to fix this is to kill yourself. He kills himself in, like, 12 hours or less. He does everything right. Okay, I'm so sorry that anybody on the internet ever is like, oh, he's a rapist, he's a monster, he's a terrible person. His life goes to shit in literally one day. 1 day is all it takes. And then he's dead the next.
As a hero, a noble
What else do you want from that man? Alright, anyway, that's my whole thing about obsession. Man, the wish but also Bear did not make things... So that's what I have to say to you, Lazy Otaku. He didn't make the best choices. When your life starts to go slightly downhill, how quickly are you gonna fix it? I guarantee you it takes longer than 24 hours.
genocide, chaos.
Isn't Monkey's Paw always evil? Monkey's Paw is... Your wish will get granted, but usually in the worst way possible. Which is exactly what the fucking Willow the Wish did. Also, have you not seen genies that take stuff literally on comics, on such? If you love somebody more than anyone, then you want them to love you back. They were happy until the friend called her about lying, and they started to pull it back. That's when she got more and more crazy. Again, literally 24 hours or less. Because she was obsessed with him to love someone more than anybody. She probably... they aren't saying he's a rape... No, that's a... You're wrong, actually, Brown Bear. You are so wrong. Go on Twitter and look up Obsession. There are so many posts about him being a rapist. There are so many. They're saying it's like she's being raped. No, they say both. They say both. They say that it's like rape and that he is a rapist. Well, maybe also he is because he's forcing her to do... He didn't force her to do anything! Mind you, like, not that it fucking matters, but in the original script, she was also hypersexual. They changed it because they wanted Nikki to seem more like a victim than she is. Which, like, yes, she's a fully victim, like, obviously she did not consent to what happened to her, but, like... Reminder of what I just laid out. His life goes to shit in 24 hours because he asked about a lie. Do you think it would have gone well if he turned her down for sex? No. I feel like so many people... people paint him as a straight villain when he was a victim as well of the Wish. By the way, I'm not gonna lie. For some reason, I thought that this movie took place over about 3 days' time. Shut the fuck up, Sophia! I thought that this movie... Would you kindly save all the little sisters? I'm on the verge of doing that, by the way, Samantha.
A shrine to the supremacy of the
But I, for some reason, thought that this whole movie takes place over, like, 3 days. No. I just laid it out in my brain. It takes place over 24 hours. It is, like, one day. You see them go to bed twice. Technically 3 times, but one of those times is before, you know, the time jump. Anyway, we are now going to listen to the thing I picked up forever ago.
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved, and now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing at the limbo room, came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone. And I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
Is that the first black woman I've seen in Rapture? Also, he didn't make her love him. The Wish did. Key distinction. He had nothing to do with it. He had no reason to believe that the Wish worked. And even more so, no reason to believe that the Wish was going to work. Dude, I just gave a piece of your soul for a guaranteed Argentina loss. I'm so sorry. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Nice.
Outstanding, sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall. Now just open the train tunnel from the security booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
Oh, he's totally dead.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
Yeah, like the graveyard 6 feet under when that thing blows up the moment you get onto him.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lem was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
Damn. I wish I get, like, a charge ability, like, where I can rush and, like, drill them real good. That's what I want. I'm sorry, I arrived here and he was just fucking chilling in this room this whole time, like an asshole. Really? It was a dead-end room and he was just here?
Andrew Ryan. He reckoned the free market was some kind of Holy Spirit gonna lead us all over the rainbow. And I reckon it's a big fat hooker too dim to spot a wooden nickel. So old Andy went and became his own ghost, and I whittled nickels till I made a mint.
I feel bad for both Bear and Nikki, but man, Ian was dick. Ian is the true villain of Obsession. He really is. I mean, him and Sarah, if you really ask me, but like... it's really such a shame that, like, Bear and Nikki had such shitty friends, and essentially those friends are exactly what led to the downfall. Actually, you know what? Dare I say? Bear did nothing wrong. His friends were all shitty. When you really think about it, Nikki, who... It is my personal interpretation that Nikki had a crush on Bear, and yet, despite having a crush on Bear, she still went behind his back and fucked his best friend. So, like, nice. Based, abolish the free market. I think we're trying to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. God damn it. Also, nobody definitely the type of guy to say, go sports ball! Oh. Okay. I mean, I think I have. It's kind of hard to tell when the map looks like that. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I think I've been everywhere. Except for that room, apparently. What? Are you kidding me? I just now find a room I've never been in? Fine, I guess I'll go look for it. The creepiest part was when Nikki was asleep and she was talking to Bear and she knew about Wish Nikki. Yeah. I mean, that's probably the creepiest part of the movie. It's also probably the saddest part of the movie, because... You know what? If you fucking tell me about Ryan saw the individual as a hero one more goddamn time, lamb.
And Rapture was his paradise.
That's great. Slavery, genocide, chaos, yeah, I'm well aware.
The result? Slavery.
Why are you in my head?
Chaos. Now that the tyrant is...
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Wait a second.
dead, we are a true collective. A single family.
There's no way I didn't go in that room. You're telling me that this room... Oh my god, there's been a plasmid right there. What the fuck? How did I just not enter the room that's right here? Booze ha... Oh, wow. Of all the drinks. Oh my god, there's so much booze. How funny. There's Booze Hound, and then there's a room full of booze right next to it. Oh. Oh my god, there's so much booze. Well, drinking alcohol is now cool, kids. What's wrong with Sarah? Sarah, okay, saw her best, well, maybe not her best friend, but she saw her friend, right, bash her own face in with a bottle, and then turned to her crush, who is dating the woman who is clearly in distress, and said, I'm gonna put the moves on that guy. And it's gonna work. She's a horrible person. What's up, bro? How you been? Just getting political with my obsession takes. Nikki definitely not had a crush on Bear. She was a free spirit, and he forced herself to not be herself. I guess agree to disagree. That's more of a personal take opinion. I believe that Nikki had a crush on Bear. I believe the actress who played Nikki, not that this matters really, she believes that Nikki had a crush on Bear. That's her personal interpretation of the thing. And that's also what I personally believe. I feel like she did. And I feel like, it's just, like, practically a Shakespearean Greek tragedy. To think, like, oh, you know, he was too shy to put himself out there, and had he only done that, then everything could have been avoided. Also, the Libriel can't stand the truth. Open up those Libriel ears and join the family. Sarah tried to get with Bear when Bear was with Nikki. It's just weird. Exactly, even if... See? See? Lazy Otaku gets it. And away I go into the water that seemingly ends right there. Max Payne teaches you to chug pain pill. So does Left 4 Dead. Remember, kids, taking drugs and alcohol is cool. If that doesn't get me restricted, I don't know what will. Oh, hi. What in God's name is that?
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found. Remember, the enemy is alone. We are the family.
Lamb's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
Are there only 4 levels to this game? Oh, masonry, thank you for the money gun. This is why you're cool and sexy and you get all the ladies. Also, ironically, I did not get restricted for the drug comment. Don't worry, I will get restricted for unoriginal Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I noticed that I was getting restricted way more when I added the like counter, and I was already getting restricted when I had it, like, the extra graphics of, like, what game I was playing. But ever since I have the really, really, really boring-looking stream where you just get to see the game and then the blurry top on the bottom on TikTok, I don't get restricted anymore. Very odd. But also, I think it's very, very peculiar how I didn't get restricted for my drugs and alcohol comment. Am I not getting my money from TikTok? Technically, no. Because I, once again, keep forgetting to give them my government ID and prove that I am who I am. So, until I do that, they refuse to give me my money. I told you a while ago to take that off to see if it would stop. Did you? I'm blind. I mean, like I said, I did notice that when I put up the like counter, I started to get significantly more restrictions. I don't know why. So they're a cult. Oh, they're wearing masks. There was a little sister trying to get into that vent, and I guess she succeeded. Fresh water. We will be reborn. Dr. Hallcroft's cure-all. Nice discussion today. I noticed that timing too, which is why I suggested...
You monster. You stole Eleanor from me. Twisted that baby girl into a thing so sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning into my neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn, Tin Daddy. When we hang you from a street light and you choking out your last, I want you to remember my face.
Weird. What game am I playing after I finish this? After this one, it will be Bioshock Infinite. After Bioshock Infinite, I have not a fucking clue. It is entirely up in the air on what game that'll be. Oh, shotgun! Oh, wow, I'm just holding it like that, huh? I guess that's the benefit of dual wielding, is that... Oh, hi. Wow, that's really fucking strong. Oh, if you actually hit your shots. Hi there. You know how much of a badass you have to be to reload a shotgun with one hand?
Leave them at least. The shadows.
Oh, come on.
Boy, come quickly.
Seriously. Oh, she died as soon as she touched the water. Am I not playing the DLC? What DLC? Does this game have a DLC? I mean, if it does, I'm playing the DLC. Dang it. I play games to their completion, so... With the exception of Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. I did not fucking play that game to its completion. And Resident Evil Gaiden. That's another game I did not finish. I'm okay with that.
Preservation! Self-preservation! Here comes the fucking animal!
Hi there. Don't mind me. How dare you? Listen, if you are really offended that I never completed Outbreak File 2, I think that you need to see a doctor. In the garden we are glowing. Rivet gun. Rivet. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, fuck it. 2 more. And then we're gonna change to telekinesis. Not that. Get Mr. B. Alright, do me a favor, step into my rivets. No, I need you to step into those, please. Por favor. How are you still alive? Up! Up! I tried to talk to people not to put a mark on your file for not finishing them. I tried to talk to the people not to put a mark on your file for not finishing them.
I'm always safe with Daddy.
Oh my god, imagine if you just fucking murdered her right after she said that. I'm always safe with Daddy! Just fucking crush her head. Oh wow, you could just immediately do it?
I may be hungry, but I'll not beg. I'm above it. I'll not beg.
Nice discussion today. I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss any. Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
Backseat's on the little one.
Ow.
Make it stop!
Burn!
Scary throw, little fire.
Uh-oh. Great! I love it! Yay! Game crashed again. I get to replay all of that. Well, I guess that my game crash fix did not in fact fix. That's a shame. So, deja vu. How we feel about this, huh? Fucking hate this. This is gonna be miserable to try and get through.
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Pauper's Drop. All railcar travel is suspended until he is found.
Okay.
Remember, the enemy...
I have an idea. Gameplay. Customize controls. Customize keys. Yes. What if I... Where's the button? Where's the button? Where's the button? Quick save. Mouse 4. Bang.
is alone. We are the
Perfect.
family.
Lab's trying to box us in, kid.
I'm gonna have to
This
remember
is
to do that every
goddamn
once in a while.
Citywide lockdown. To keep the train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway. She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
Yep. It's almost like I'm getting deja vu right now. I wonder why that might be. Adopt! No! Wait, what? She just kind of went in the vent and then went stationary or motionless for a little bit and then... Out of existence. Alright. Holy fuck!
I remember you, monster. You stole.
I didn't get to
Eleanor
see that the
from
first time.
me. Twisted
Somehow.
that baby girl into a thing so sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning into my neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn, Tin Daddy. When we hang you from a street light and you choking out your last, I want you to remember my face.
Religious rites, Doctor? You're free to kneel before whatever tribal fetish you favor in the comfort of your own home. But in Rapture,
What?
liberty is our only law. A man's only duty is to himself. To imply otherwise, therefore, is criminal.
Ask yourself, Andrew, what is your great chain of progress but a faith? The chain is a symbol for an irrational force guiding us towards ascension. No less mystic than the crucifixes you seize and burn.
No, I don't care. He doesn't believe in the Great Chain as a mystical thing, you dumb bitch. He believes the mystical, like, it's, like, just a belief that people will naturally rise above, and that the weak— What? God, you don't understand shit about Andrew Ryan, huh, Sophia? Why did anyone in Rapture follow you?
My folks lived in the St. Louis Hooverville in 32, and the drop is worse by a mile. Nobody's supposed to live down here. City pissing on us. Never try. Ryan doesn't care, and Fontaine's a damn crook. But Dr. Lamb cares. We're still people to her. She's offering free mental counseling on Sundays. When I go, I get the feeling she's got a plan for Rapture. And for me.
So you guys were easily fooled by a bitch offering you free healthcare. Sounds familiar.
My heirlooms. Please, family.
Ow. I don't know why the splicers are still— Get over here. Why they're still wearing the masquerade masks. Trap rivet. Rivet. This gun kind of— Okay, there we go. Wait, why was I using anti-personnel rounds against him? Why did I even have anti-personnel rounds? Oh, come on! You know the most fucked up part? There he goes.
Are we gonna be together again, Daddy?
Yes. Eleanor the Goat was literally just playing Bioshock 1 on RPCS 3. Love these games. Honestly, starting to consider that playing it on an emulator might have been a better play. Oh. Welcome to the circus of value. Nice. I really am gonna have to remember to do that. Basically the whole fucking time I play this game, isn't it? That's gonna be really annoying. Let's upgrade Eve instead. Fuck it.
He's a bad little bird, long nails, Squire.
Over here. No, no, go over here.
Ridiculous!
Are you like a scripted boss? Oh, no, no, you're not. Or root. I wonder if he's inspired by Atlas. I wonder if this game was made by the same developer team. Somebody said no, and I get the vibe that it wasn't. Oh, hi. I mean, like, fuck it, sure. Let me secure the area first. Did I listen to the last one? I did.
My folks.
This is it. It's over. I built this railroad from nothing. Played by Mr. Ryan's rules. But then he asks me to sink my own cash reserves into the banks to give Rapture some breathing room. And now Austin goddamn bathysphere wants to buy me out. Decommission the entire rail. I have no family, and no time for friends. I am the Atlantic Express. And this is the end of the line.
Skid Row. Isn't Skid Row like a actual thing? Or am I really dumb? And it's not an actual thing. Where am I even going? We're not alone, Sophia Lamb, MD. Ah. Okay. Why is this here, then? Deep-fried rats? Zat? Matt? I don't know. Skid Row. I wonder what's down here. Maybe any willow wish... Oh. Okay, well, clearly I'm just here too early. This area of the level will certainly open up later. But I like to explore. I like to make sure I get everything and I don't miss anything. But apparently, no, that's asking too much. Ow. Nice. Alrighty. Okay. There you go.
Family, that monster has taken another of our babies for his own.
Dang it.
Din Daddy is hollow like a jail cell that needs filling, and he will never let her go unless you hunt him down.
Hollow like a jail cell that needs filling. I mean, I guess that's one way of saying that.
Oh yes! Run, you coward! I have wits on my side.
Ow. 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 Why do your grenades blow up on contact? It's not necessarily fair. Alright, you ready? Okay.
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
Also, by the way, Lindsay, thank you for 8 finger hearts. Don't know when the hell you sent those. I'm terrible at my one job.
Stop looking at me! Ooh, marshmallow!
Did she just say, ooh, marshmallow? What the fuck? That's okay. It's not okay. You're not supposed to support mediocrity. You're supposed to demand better. There's no secrets in any window. Oh, wait, I almost forgot this.
What do they expect? You keep enough drug stash in this clinic to slice up a rhinoceros. Of course every poor soul in the drop's gonna start beating down your door. It's my job to think up a new key code to keep them out. Seems like every other day now. Nuts. I'll mull it over for a while at the Fishbowl Diner.
Wait, the Fishbowl Diner? Is that not this diner? I'll mull it over at the Fishbowl Diner. Oh my god. Obviously, this is part of the code. It's 2. Lump missiles. Oh. Clinic 0047. My mistake. I didn't read the fucking newspaper right next to him. How dare you? Is that better? Damn it, Gavin. Yes. Yes, it is. Absolutely much better. Ow. Bullet to the back of the neck. Also, hi everyone, what did I miss? The first thing I saw was something about kink. Hey, Loki selfie in this economy? Hello? Hi, bleep. Oh my god, I forgot about... I forgot about Loki being up there. Oops, my bad. Hang on. I forgot that I bound that button on... Oh, we might have to bind a different button then. Quick save. We'll make it mouse the other. Hang on. Does this work? It does. Wait, do both work? Oh my god, they do. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll hold you more accountable next time. No, put him back! Bleep, it's about time you showed up. Hi, Bleep! 0047. Oh, wow, that's really helpful. I didn't even see that. Yeah, Bleep, you only missed our conversation about, obsession and how it drives me up the wall because of the internet discourse and everything.
It's dancing, Daddy! Dancing!
It's dancing! Nice. I don't even think that that one should have actually worked, but it did. Let's get a free... Ow. Let's get a free medkit. Nice. Why am I listening to weird jazzy music? Blood, blood, blood. Oh wow. Watcha. There we go. I'm going to like 800 different places before I probably should. I'm exploring the whole level before I'm doing the main objective. And then the main objective is going to tell me to come back here. Bioshock, Masterpiece, 7 Gen, PS3, Xbox 360. I mean, it is pretty good. But is it masterpiece? Is Bioshock 2 a masterpiece? Now that's a question. Gather at him.
The monster has taken another of our children, family. He would turn her from us just as he did to Eleanor. Show this thing what befalls the boogeyman when he steps into our garden.
You guys got a job. Like, por favor. Damn. Oh. 360. You done? No?
Poor little girl. She's helpless. Blasted. Go in there.
Ow. You double tapped me. All done.
Please, I'm telling the other girls that I have the best dad. Let my off the stage.
What is the game called? You know, I feel like it's bait. I feel like that's the most baity question I've ever heard in my life. But considering that it's not even on the screen anymore, it's kind of hard to argue. Alright, put you to bed. Goodbye. It's Bioshock 2 for the record.
Thank you.
Whee.
Who'd have thought? Me, a proud
Nice. Did I listen to this?
Now, Eleanor, Mummy has to go away for a while. You shall be staying with Aunt Gracie.
Mommy, don't go.
Eleanor, you are better than that. Do you remember what I told you?
I am very special.
That's right. And what else?
I was born to change the world.
Yes. And when Mummy returns home, the world will be very different indeed. She will make it ready for you.
If you say so. Crazy lady. She, you only read Twitch chat, huh? Which is the best first-time game... Nope, Twitch chat usually gets completely fucking neglected. Which is the best first-time gameplay, Bioshock or Infinite? Fuck if I know. I mean, Bioshock 1 is great. Bioshock 2 is very clumsy. Drill, incoming player while the drill is spinning. That is such a waste. Increase the rivet gun damage. Oh, I checked this room already. Is there any area that I accidentally missed? Let's give it a quick once-over. There is that area. That's another area I was given the option of going, but I did not. Hold on. It's funny to see new people join chat who, like, have never been here before. And they're like, wow, you didn't read my chat instantly. You must only read Twitch. Like, not knowing that I almost entirely ignore Twitch. Which is quite the humor. Wait a second. Did I even listen to the last one?
Another day, no clients. Atlas and Ryan start going at it hot and heavy, and all my business dries up. It used to be easy. Put the eye on some spliced-up dame's wandering husband and rake in the dough. Now it's got so bad I had to put my camera and hawk at King Pawn. Makes a guy consider splicing up himself.
Fuck.
If I had 2 dimes to rub together, that is.
Fuck. There you go. Jesus Christ.
Dr. Lamb, Sophia, I came down here to sing and to start a family. But I just don't fit with these people. Look at you. You fit with them.
Grace, in Ryan's Rapture, I am the pariah. You and I share unpopular ideas, but I wonder, how devoted are you to the Rapture people? If you wish to know more, wear this butterfly brooch at our next session. If not, no harm done. We shall never speak of it again.
Is this game make... You know, I don't think that... I mean, I didn't see any black people in Bioshock in the first one. Not that I can recall. But I don't think that they were ever explicitly, like, a racist place. God damn it. So it's interesting to hear that there's a black woman who's like, nah, goddamn racism. Racism in my Rapture. Nah. Oh, that's cool. Also, just saw a scene from Obsession. It made me realize that Bear screwed himself over. He could have been in a good, healthy relationship with his coworker if he wasn't selfish for wishing his best friend to love him. Also, somebody pointed out that Bear neglected his cat, which led to the cat starving for days until it got to Bear's meds by accident. My professional opinion of those things, since you missed a lot of the conversation, none of the black people fell into Ryan or Fontaine's plans. I mean, that just means that none of the black people were manipulated. Also, Ryan didn't have any plans. Fontaine had plans, but Ryan didn't. Telekinesis 2. What? Stronger telekinesis that allows you to throw... Oh, Eve Saver. Plasmids use less Eve. Ooh, that's handy. I'm gonna replace sports boots. Drill lurker. Quiets your footsteps. Oh my god, it's literally just fucking wrench lurker again. Well, as long as there's not headhunter, your headshots do more damage. It's a funny icon. Gene tonic slot. Oh, neat. I had enough money for both. Oh, and I immediately equipped it. Anyway, my take on what you just wrote, Bleep, is there's literally nothing to say that he neglected his cat, like, at all. That's just kind of people reading into the script and seeing what they want. They want Bear to be a villain, so they believe that he neglected his cat. If you've ever owned an animal of any kind, you know that they're going to get into their food if they can. And so, Bear's cat getting into the food is not like a, oh, he neglected him and didn't feed him. Like, and to take it as that is just dishonest and goofy, if you ask me. That being said, yes. Hi, JJ. Mwah. That being said, yes, he did screw himself over, but it makes sense that he would because he had no idea that he was going to make a magical wish that was going to ruin his life in T-minus 24 hours, pretty much. Which also... Yeah, no, that's about it. Bear ain't a villain in Obsession. I don't know why people even try to push that narrative. He literally is, like, the most innocent person in the narrative. And that actually includes everybody. Nikki, Ian, everybody. Also, has the stream restarted or something? The likes are very low. No, the stream hasn't restarted. I just removed the like counter, which means that the stream isn't getting anything. If there's no incentive to show up on the screen, then people don't like. And I removed the like counter, and I stripped everything off of the graphic. I removed the Bioshock thing at the bottom. The stream is very bare bones on TikTok side of things, which I'm not super happy about, but the alternative is getting restricted. I've noticed that once I removed all of it, I haven't been restricted. Oh, I didn't go in that building. Fuck! Something about the like counter really, like, did a number on the stream. And I had a theory about that, but I never proved it. Good old TikTok in there. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's... Ironically, I think because the like counter is something that's on so many streams, and they're usually in the same spot, like usually at the top or the bottom, that the TikTok AI, like content moderation, whatever, sees that and just says like, oh, you're streaming somebody else's content, even though you're not. Research camera. Oh, wow, so we well, I'm so glad I was able to read that.
Miracle in Technicolor, kid. Works like a movie camera. Start the film rolling before you open fire on a splicer, and then anything you hit him with tells you more about his DNA. Let's give it a dry run, shall we?
Hang on. I just realized. This is why I've always been fucking up my controls. There you go. That feels more intuitive.
Easy now. Looks like you got the jump on this fella. Start your camera recording him, then hit him with a little bit of everything. Plasmids, firearms, whatever you can dish out.
Beep. Like yourself vulnerable to anti-personal rounds. So they changed the research camera. Chechnya vodka. Oh my god. The way it's spelled DNA there. Whoa!
The hounds. Someone must
The updated chapter was kind of... Also, I saw a scene from... The updated chapter was kind of boring, but I enjoy it. I'm always happy when my fix got updated. I wouldn't classify Bear as a villain. His action was selfish and dumb, but does not warrant him to be a villain per se, but all in all, they're all victims of circumstance due to the wish. They're all victims, but if you were to really, like, pick a real true victim, it's Nikki and Bear. I would make the argument that it's even Bear more so than Nikki. But I know that that's a very controversial take. B. Honestly, I kind of remember, reminds me of Spider-Man TH Wish. Well, yeah, in a way. Except Spider-Man No Way Home, or Far From Home, or whatever the fuck it was in the Home trilogy, there is no escape. That Spider-Man movie, that wish actually makes more sense than the one in Obsession. Oh my god, JJ. Thank you for the heart. Made the 3 finger hearts, the 39 roses as well. You madman.
Old Papa's Drop's the worst neighborhood in Rapture, but it's a hell of an opportunity to raise up some, affordable housing. When Atlantic Express was constructing their luxury passenger line, this place was hollowed out beneath as flop houses for the railway crew. Nobody was supposed to reside down here long term, but when you're broke in this town, you're not exactly swimming in alternatives. I don't favor spending more than an hour. Well, sport, I guess Gracie's home, but that big lug just dropped half my damn hotel in your way. Now, to break through that mess, I expect you're gonna have to work out how he got so burly. Since you already laid your hands on a genetic research camera, this next part'll be easier. That's it, son. Camera spits out a prize once in a while as you learn what makes a splicer tick. Now, find one of those big old brutes and take him out on film. Before long, you'll be able to brush aside that mess at the hotel.
Alright, I guess. Let's go find a brute. Wait, why do I hear a Big Daddy? Fuck. Oh, hi. Madly in love, they say. Some may even call it an obsession. Be sure to say, oh, good point. Thank you, Gun Cheese. Good lad. That would have been a lot of game to actually have to replay. It's funny because, like, there is literally not even a hint of the crash before it happens.
Using the camera's a bit like telling a joke. Each time you tell it the same way, it gets a little more stale, so you gotta change it up to keep it fresh.
Oh my. ¿Dónde está? Nice. Corpse. I don't want to kill that guy in case he spawns another little sister. Yep, there's another little sister in this level. Owie.
I dream of someone else, Mr. B. Thank you, Mr. Bubbles.
Oh no, not the hacking dart. No! Yeah, you're mine. Gnomes, ¿cómo estás? How's your night going out there, Bob? My night is going. I'm tired, if I must admit. I probably honestly shouldn't have streamed today because of how late I started and how tired I was when I started. But what else is new? When don't I stream when I shouldn't have streamed? What's up, country homie? Hello, Brian. JJ, the sensation from the Idaho block. Man, I remember being so awed by Bioshock when it released. Yeah, awed by Bioshock, but not awed by Bioshock 2. Totally different.
Boy, come quickly, Take it all.
Yeah, stream today, regret tomorrow. So true. So true. How'd you know, bland burrito? Bingo. Helium? Is this all chemistry? These are like batteries. Kind of, not really. Dang it. Bingo. I hate that little fucking notification that comes up that say that I hacked something appropriately. Like, yes, I am aware. The hacking in Bioshock 2 is so significantly better than the first game.
This lamb woman's powers of manipulation are almost scary. Her people are using the girls from the surface to gather Adam from Lamb's followers. It's in the blood. And eventually they give themselves over. Like dying is an honor. I'd almost feel sorry for them if they didn't have my daughter. I'm going to find Lamb and take Cindy back one way or another.
I wonder if I'll run into Mark. looks like a meth lab.
Cures worth nothing.
Remember, son, without using that research camera, we can't get to Gracie, and that means we're stuck here. Get one of those big apes on film, then work him over.
And then... I don't want to hand you the child. Dang it. Increased wall cut. Nice! That's so good!
He's nicer than other daddies.
I didn't even intend to pick her up. Imagine if I was accidentally pressing, like, whatever the fucking key is for harvesting her, which I'm pretty sure is H, which I would not normally be pressing, but imagine. Only because I was completely obsessed with Titanfall 2 and I would play it until 2 AM with work at 7. Jesus Christ, regret many an early morning gaming session, so true. I've been there many times! As a person who now streams every time I'm playing a video game, I strongly regret most nights that I play. Also, for me, I'll lean more towards Nikki's wish due to having to live with an evil entity inside of her and live with its consequences and the blood on her hands. Well, if that's if she doesn't take a nap forever. Well, if you ask me, I don't care what Curry Barker's next... Oh, hi. I don't care what his next game his next movie says about, like, whatever her fate is and whatever. It is my personal belief that she went to Ian's house, took the money, and ran. And she made away scot-free. And got to be as happy as she could be.
Here's the angel.
Been hearing rumors. Sounds like somebody named Wales is starting up worship services down in Siren Alley, believe it or not. All faiths and creeds welcome, they says. They got big promises. Salvation, immortality, a way out of here. I don't care how crazy it sounds. A way out of Rapture's music to my ears. Next Sunday morning, I'll be there.
There's one of those big goons now. Start your camera rolling on him, and then let him have it.
Nobody tell me Adam was mine.
Uh-oh. Nice. Drill dash. I got the fucking drill dash!
Look at you, sport. A regular junior shutterbug. And it appears you've picked up a new trick from that big galoot. Now get back to the Sinclair Deluxe and just bust through that mess blocking your way.
Just a random stray bullet to the cranium. Oh, press unbound while holding... Yep, cool. Awesome. Fantastic. Am I big into Fallout? Fallout 3 specifically. Never played it. Not a day in my life. Shit. I have a feeling I'm going to need to use... Yep, gun butt and drill dash. Fuck! Is F bound to anything now? F is bound to... nothing? Question mark? F. F to pay respects. Just listening to the ASMR of Nobes while napping about some movie. I'm sure you damn well mean yapping. But really hope she did that. I like that theory.
The paradise of Andrew Ryan
So
was
tired of you,
most
Lamb.
unkind. She spoke against him in song, and he had her blacklisted. It left her penniless. But in the family, she has found hope, a reason to draw breath. Ask yourself, Delta, do you deserve to take it from...
Here, Father. It's yours. You are evolving fast, but your heart is getting weaker. I can keep you alive, but you must find me.
So glad I got to hear what the rest of Lamb was saying. Confuse your foes into attacking each other. Yeah, I'm good. Fucking 2D plasmids. Well, I didn't take the hypnotized plasmid, so, oh no, they're gonna fight each other!
Make it stop!
No negotiation!
Man, I hate to sacrifice the children. Now. And that was my latest solo. Called I Don't Know How to Use a Piano. Oh, I could hit that fucking... Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. Canon Big Daddy piano skills. Also, why specifically Bioshock 2? Just the nostalgia, or are you torturing yourself? I have no nostalgia for this game, if you must know. I have never played it. We're going to always do damage first. Always. 100% of the time. Absolutely.
Oldie toy and newie toy.
Oldie toy, newie toy. As they say, of course.
That's it. We have to close down the limbo. Bomb goes off in that fancy place uptown and everybody panics. Pulls their money out of the banks. A whole city tugging on the same dollar bill. So the banks fold. And maybe 1 in 10 got their savings out. Who's gonna come hear me nightingaling about how broke they are? How am I gonna provide for little Eleanor?
Alright. This game is great, what do you mean? Oh no, I feel like we're about to have a war in the comment section. Oh, hi. Pardon me. Where am I going? Oh. Oh, hang on. Oh shit! Ryan Industries presents a warm welcome for you with Firestorm. Set your foes on fire when they strike.
Yes.
God damn it! Another fucking cat!
All gone now. I wonder.
What is their fucking deal? Something, like, the creators of Bioshock really fucking hated cats, dude.
This one has Eleanor.
Here you go.
Can you pull this one from the side? I want to forgive you. I do.
Oh, that's cool. I wish it would be as simple, though, as just, like, holding right-click and then left-click. But, of course, you can't do that, not when you're dual-wielding. Dual-wielding, once again, causes another victim to happen.
Soon, Daddy, soon. See the light in your tummy?
No.
Hide up high.
lockbox. Oh my god, do the splicers, when they despawn the bodies to try and save, like, space on rendering, do they just get reduced to a lockbox for some reason?
Almost home again, Daddy.
Alright.
Strictly subpar. If any place needs that poor little girl, she's helpless. Afraid to face your betters. Darling. They'll be back. Absconding with an innocent.
There you go. Fair enough, I love playing as Big Daddy, and the Big Sister is cool as fuck. Should've made a third game where you play as the Big Sister, just saying! Alright, rescue. I mean, if somebody thinks it's great, good for them. I won't yuck somebody's yum. Oh, great.
The Tin Daddy is
Got it. So Big Sisters come for you when you have rescued all of the little sisters.
and half devil, made by
I am aware
Andrew
now.
Ryan to condemn our children to a walking death.
Shit. Max Eve Plus. Oh, what the fuck? Did she push me backwards into a fire? She must have, because this is where I got knocked down and there was nothing going on. Okay, now I have to wait for her to respawn again. And she'll probably be at full health. Throw some mines down? What if I could, buddy? What if I could? Oh, there's a countdown on when she respawns. Or not. I don't even know what that countdown is then. No. Why are you here? Can you mind your own fucking business? Can you mind your own fucking business? Get wrecked, kid. Knock knock, who's there? The delivery man! Delivering death. Dude, how many fucking splicers are gonna respawn? I cannot stand respawning enemies in anything. I cleared the area already. I should not have to clear it 3 more fucking times. Oh my god. Why is there just a random line of fire? Hello? Alright, anyway. Oh, hello.
Finger on me! Ridiculous.
Nice. Can't believe the drill requires fuel. It's a little stupid. And by a little, I mean a waddle.
Just rev up that drill of yours and slam right through that pile of junk blocking your way.
This can't be right.
Now, Gracie was on the top floor. Get on up there and persuade her to give you that override key.
Beep, boop. Trap rivet. Ooh. Okay. Nice. I don't know how much longer this level will be, but I may end up calling this quits relatively soon, because I can feel that I'm quite tired. Today was a bit of a longer day.
I know it's wrong to feel so fine right now, but I can't seem to quit this grin. Dr. Lamb came to tell me that Ryan's finally gonna lock her up. It's gonna gut the believers, and I should feel the same. But Sophia remembered that I was barren, and she asked me to take care of her baby while she's gone. Baby Eleanor Lamb. Gorgeous, clever little girl. I have a child now, and it's gonna put the whole world all right.
It's definitely not your kid, but okay. Can't argue with it. I knew she was alive, but like, it's really funny to see her just like whip her head up and then immediately get bonked. Bingo. Flashlight? Horror section? Nice. This corpse would definitely be one of, like, the quote-unquote angels if I still had a little sister. Ow. Nice. Scary. I like how the music is even trying to, like, do extra, like, boom, boom, boom. I gotta get pushed.
The baby snatcher's headed up into the hotel, family. He wants me so he can get to Eleanor. Tin Daddy feels no guilt. Tin Daddy feels no pain. But we are the family and we can teach him how.
None of that makes any sense. Still can't see what the fuck's going on because I got too much booze. Fish. Bear. Ooh, power to the people. Those fucking machines are fucking everywhere. Where are you going? He's gone. He was a ghost. Woo.
You can't stand me.
It actually startled me, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Easy. That's the power of the people machine. Did I miss anything? I'll make sure I didn't. Nope. This is when I said I couldn't see anything. This is when I chased the guy. This is where I turned him around the corner. This is where I chased him. Okay. Could go this way. Gonna go this way instead for the power of the people machine.
Watching you hurt shouldn't give me such a lift, monster.
We're going to do shotgun damage.
But I'm not as clean.
Holy fuck, those are massive barrels now.
I'll take my joy
Nice. Double load. Freezing drill. Leave your foes out in the cold. Ooh. You freeze enemies for longer, and all drill attacks have a chance to freeze the target. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. I can't see anything.
Blood divides us, monster. It's blood that makes us strangers. But thanks to Dr. Lamb, we're all family now. One people, one cause. You can stop this heart bleed, this old body, but you cannot end the family. And as for you, Tid Daddy, you're dying alone.
Sure.
Now, I'm a modest man, but my piecemeal needle scam's an outright masterpiece. Some slob shacked up here buys a box of syringe parts from me for twice what it's worth. He assembles them in his rat hole, and I buy back the finished product for a dime against the dollar that I'll get from Ryan. Profit coming, profit going. Old Andy rambles on about the great chain. I got people shelling out to pull it for me.
Maybe I need to refamiliarize myself with the Great Chain, because there's no way that everybody is misunderstanding the whole point of the Great Chain, right? It has to be me. I have to be the one that's not getting it. The Great Chain is the whole, it's called the chain because the people who are strongest are going to pull the chain, and, it's gonna help rise the weakest of society, but also... I wonder if this is a Bioshock Infinite reference. But, the whole point is that, the strong pull the chain, and they'll even pull up the weak.
Andrew Ryan told me that in Rapture, it didn't matter where you came from. Bump! Times got hard, and all our old bigotries bubbled right back up. But Dr. Lamb showed us that down under the skin, down under the money, down under our very name, we are family.
Is she saying that when things got rough, they blamed black people? Oh, we fell back into our old bigotries. So are you saying that all the white Rapture denizens were like, life has gone bad because two white dudes are fighting for power. This is obviously the cause of black people. Finally, somebody playing a good game. Hi, Anna E. How you doing? I like your Padme Amidala Lego Star Wars profile picture. Oh, wow, he died. Thank you. Love this game so much. See, I'm mixed on it so far. Compared to Bioshock 1. But still very early, I imagine. I don't think I'm at the halfway point yet or anything like that. Sorry, I'm trying to scratch my hand. You think Mexicans have superpowers? No. Whew. This reminds me, this is like the bedroom you would get if somebody was obsessed with Life is Strange. Oh yeah, definitely.
The blue morpho bounces off the glass as I watch. I fold these paper effigies as secret badges for the faithful. The morpho
Wait, are you living?
Doesn't spin a cocoon. It just grows armor on the inside before the change. It is us. To wear a butterfly is to support Dr. Lamb and the family. Before long, Rapture will split wide and take wing. Imago is coming.
Imago? The fuck? I'm a goo.
Gracie's room is just up ahead. Now, she's been sending all manner of unkindness your way, so I'm not particular as to how you take that key away from her, but she's old, and this grudge against you was based on a misunderstanding.
Stand up to me. This can't be right.
God dang. I'm sorry, am I gonna get, like, an RPG, like, multiple choice type situation? Yes. That would be neat. Shotgun. I have so much shit.
And that's 100. What a snap. Give Sinclair a few bucks for a load of vials and needles, then it's evenings putting these syringes together while I listen to the radio. Sell them back to Sinclair twice the price. What a racket. A few pinpricks here and there is nothing to complain about. Gonna be back on top soon. Thank you, Mr. Sinclair. Sucker.
We both died tonight, monster. I, because your kind has killing in its nature. And you, because there's no way the family will let you stroll out alive with that key.
Huh.
I got in a fight with a dog eater today. His name is Amir, and he was picking on a smaller boy. We called a truce when his nose went red. But Mum says I'm becoming a barbarian. So I said, Eleanor, eat dog now too. Barbarian. Happy. And Mom said, they only think they're happy because they're selfish and ignorant. Eleanor, think ignorant sound like fun.
Carry your analysis further than possible. Increase research component, allowing you to progress faster at research. I don't want that yet. Okay, time to read.
Empty house. Only an echo to my name. Eleanor. Baby, where are you? I turned my back and someone took you. It happened so quick. I'm not even a half mama to you, girl. I couldn't protect you. This poster of Dr. Lamb in my room is staring me down like it knows I'm ashamed. I've always been loyal to your real mother, Eleanor. Always trusted her with my secrets. But I lost you. What will the doctor think of me now?
By the way, Nobes, how's your coworkers knowing about your stream? Well, if you were here the other day, I was yapping about that for a while, but, as of right this second, I didn't tell the cute girl about the stream handle, and my other two coworkers haven't been showing up to stream, so I've been safe. Ooh, a cutscene. Hi, Gracie.
I know what you're here for. Go on, take it. I won't have you touching me. Dr. Lamb trusted me to care for her child. And I tried. But baby Eleanor disappeared. And then one day, I see her walking with you, looking wrong. And when I tried to hold her, you knocked me down. Broke my jaw. So I'm ready, baby snatcher. Come on in and finish the job.
So why is this even a choice?
Your call, friend. Gracie's unarmed, for what it's worth.
Like, straight up, why would I murder her?
What are you doing? Come on, you goddamn monster. Do what you always do. Come on!
I mean, you have a good one, Gracie, I guess. Bye.
To hell with you then. Go on.
You're a bigger man than I am, Chief. Maybe next time she'll think twice about pointing fingers before all the facts are in. Now, let's be on our way. Eleanor's waiting.
You know, maybe it's because I'm just fucking stupid, but I don't quite understand what the fuck happened.
You had me under a gun, yet you just walk away? No monster alive turns the other cheek. No monster does that. A thinking man does that.
Now would be the time to double check. Make sure I went everywhere. I fucking didn't. What the fuck is this? What is all that? How did I miss that? Oh wait, no, I didn't. How much is that dog in the window? Oh, I missed that. Oh, fuck. Oh,
I know that
bollocks.
Dr. Lamb is no liar, but she's got to be wrong about you. Doesn't seem right now, letting you walk into that bushwhack waiting outside. I can't call off the family, but I can whisper a bit and improve your odds. These whirlybirds are custom jobs by an old friend. I'm afraid this is all I can do for now.
How much is that dog in the window? Did I get your free Slurpee yesterday from 7-Eleven? No, actually, I didn't. I wanted to, and it was entirely within my goal to get it, but no. All I did yesterday, I worked from 9 till 7. And then I sat and talked with friends for 5 hours. And then when I probably would have gone home and grabbed a Slurpee, we ended up all hanging out even more until well past midnight. Which is partially, well, I mean, that's the entire reason that I was late. I had a banana one, bought some mini donuts. They had good chocolate mini donuts. Nice. I'm jealous. How much is that dog in the window? I gotta go so far just to find where I went. Theoretically, this room is the one I didn't go in, correct? It is. Watch there be fucking nothing of value in here. Oh, the irony is this is the... Oh, fucker. This is the room I accidentally went in. I hate my life sometimes. How much is that dog in the window? I didn't go in there. That one's off limits too. So we'll go make a left to basically go all lefts. You do know you can take a can of pop and make one in the freezer. That's how they were invented. Yes, I am aware. Particularly because I have blown up cans of Dr. Pepper. Get out of here. Mind your own fucking business. Who do you think you are? Alright. Where's that door? Up ahead on the left. Ow. Ow. Anything of value? Yes.
I wish I could publish this stuff. It's newsman pay dirt. Sinclair says Ryan's making a move against Sophia Lamb, and they want to cut me in on the action. They're building a case that Lamb's a closet pinko, sort of an undercover thing. So I cozy up to this guy Wales, who works for Lamb, making like I want to join up. Then I find out whether he grew his beard for Jesus or Karl Marx.
What? My refrigerator does it perfect in back. Perfect in back. I got a giant fridge in the bedroom closet. Wow. Telling all the ladies about your bedroom closet fridge. I'll be both in the beginning and the end. I was there, I'm gonna tell her. Tee-hee. You know what? Bleep, you're welcome to try. If you could figure out who the fuck she is when she's actually here. You are welcome to try, my friend. Will she show up to stream? No. But I digress. How much is that dog in the window?
I wish I could publish this stuff. It's newsman pay dirt. Sinclair says Ryan's making a move against Sophia Lamb, and they want to cut me in on the action. They're building a case that Lamb's a closet pinko, sort of an undercover thing. So I cozy up to this guy Wales, who works for Lamb, making like I want to join up. Then I find out whether he grew his beard for Jesus or Karl Marx.
Nice. Oh wow, look at that. You have a thingy.
Head back to the train station, sport.
Well, I want to listen to that.
Survival of the fittest. That's the rule in the drop. The only rule. These numbskulls can't see the potential in leftover traces of sports boost, armored shell, tonics for increasing muscle mass and density. Oh, but I see the king of the jungle. First field trial of my new formula. Subject, heartweep.
Well, sir,
God damn it.
I don't know what to call you now. You've done more than just spare my life. You've opened my eyes. I need to put a few questions to Dr. Lamb.
I have a feeling you're gonna get murdered for that, but okay.
By sparing Grace, do you seek to gain my trust? A feeble ruse. Your crocodile tears may poison her with doubt, but I am not so easy a mark.
Alright. Okay. I have a feeling something's about to happen. Or not. Alright,
Hop on, kid, and start the train. Don't make me pull the whistle now.
not for nothing. That is, I think, where I'm gonna call it for the night, because I'm getting a little too sleepy to actually keep streaming. If you've noticed that a lot of what I'm, like, actually commentating on and speaking on isn't really anything anymore, that's kind of because I'm playing with my eyes pretty closed a majority of the time. I'm walking from room to room, barely fighting enemies and everything right now because I'm just trying to get through it. But yeah, it kind of sucks. I mean, this is usually stream end time, so I guess that's the consequence of starting stream so late. But I will be better tomorrow. Tomorrow I have off, and then, you know, whatever, so I'll have time to nap, get some good sleep and everything, and we'll be back. We'll continue this game tomorrow. I don't know how many parts it'll be. It might be 4 parts, might be just 1 more part for all I know, because as of right now, according to this map, we've just essentially finished level 3 of, 5? So, I might be done with the game tomorrow, for all I know, or maybe not. So, I'm sorry that I've gotten a little tired. I'm sorry that the like, commentary got a little worse, it kind of does tend to happen. I don't really understand what's going on with Grace. Maybe that's a consequence of me being too tired, but I don't know why she... I mean, like, I get why she hates me, it's because I took Eleanor, but, like, I don't know why she has a massive hatred for all big daddies, or, like, why she thought I was gonna come and kill her. I don't really know. But that's beside the point. But I'm gonna head to bed. I'll be back again tomorrow to continue this. Maybe the last part, who's to say, really? We will see. So thank you to the 12 people who are here, the 429 people who showed up, the 5 people who sent any sort of gift, the 4,403 likes, the bleep and snack packs, and Lazy Otaku on Twitch. And that's all I got for tonight. I hope you guys have had a great day. I hope you're going to have a great night. If you're, in the European area, then I hope that you've had a great night and that you have a great day. And I'll be, like I said multiple times now, I'll be back again tomorrow. I hope to see some, most, or all of you back then as well. I really appreciate that you guys choose to spend any amount of your night hanging out and having a good time, and I hope that you did. But that's where I have to call it quits, otherwise I am straight up going to fall asleep at the computer. So, good night everyone, thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully at a more on-time time, not at 1 a.m. or 12:30 or what have you. Good night everyone, take care.